Friday, so you know what time that is. It's Funkadelic Fridays with Troy Weeks Music, and in the house today, we got the RainMkers, y'all. Woo!
Right.
Evan and Martin. Yo, tell us what's good. This dynamic duo during their sound check was super amazing. I'm super excited for you guys. So let's get right into it before we get into the music. Where you guys are, I know you guys are based out of Brooklyn, but you guys are not both from Brooklyn. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I'm originally from New York City, and I like the way you said Martin, by the way. You said like, Martin!
Yeah.
Like when he says Martin, it's like, Martin. Because he's from England, swinging England. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
I'm from England.
Right, yeah.
It's swinging. No, I'm from the UK, you can probably tell everyone. But yeah, I live here now, so.
Yeah, we can't tell at all.
No.
Do you want me to tell you about the UK or?
No, don't worry. We got that in the wraps. We want to hear this. We want to hear this music, ladies and gentlemen. So we got UK inspired music together as well as what. Evan, where you from? Are you from Brooklyn?
I'm from New York City, Upper West Side, and now I live in Brooklyn. I'm actually moving shortly to the sticks. I'm going up to the country for a bit, but I'm still very connected. I have a cafe. I'm a coffee guy in Bushwick, which has a pretty cool music scene actually right now. And but yeah, what we're doing is a combination of kind of New York dirty rock and punk married with kind of like, I guess, a UK house and hip hop inspired like electronic music. So we tried to do this fusion. It's just the two of us. His nickname is DJ Laptop because everything runs through the laptop and his foot pedals. So we're our entire sound, but it's a pretty massive sound, even though there's only two of us. And
massive.
We played and programmed, mostly DJ Laptop, all of the backing stuff. And live, you'll hear me on lead vocal, and well, you'll hear everything, but it's live. It's me on lead vocal and DJ Laptop on the guitar.
Yeah, this dynamic duo. Listen, it's coming out this laptop and these fingers and this voice. Y'all getting ready to see. So without further ado, let's get into our first song, the RainMkers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it.
All right. This one's called Ocean of Commotion.
up, y'all? It's your man Fuge, and I'm here at Funkadelic Studios. We do a show here every second Saturday. It's called Level Up Showcase, and it features youth performers and veteran artists, some of the best in the city and out of the city. So do you want to perform? Do you want to level up? Hit us up on Instagram or Twitter at Level Up Showcase. Every second Saturday. I'll see y'all here.
That was freaking amazing. Wow. Take a breath, get some water, all of that. Yeah, I'm still there. That was awesome, guys. Woo.
Thank you, man.
Shout out to you guys. Wow. 4 years, you said earlier we were talking, that you guys have been working
It's
together.
been a while. So I guess we talk about how we met, maybe, and
Please.
what led to this. So basically, I was in another band for a long time, for about 2000 to 2009. It's called Fixer, and it was a hard rock band, and we were playing CBGB's in the Lower East Side, which is now defunct. And DJ Laptop here, Martin, he was on vacation. Why don't you tell her?
I was on a business trip.
So holiday?
No, a business trip.
Right, he was inspecting the bathrooms at CBGB.
It was a great job, yeah. Yeah, so I came to see him just by chance.
Yeah.
And yeah, they rocked it. His band were really good. I really liked them. So I bought their CD, followed them from a distance, and went back to the UK, kind of kept listening to the CD. And eventually moved over here a few years later. And yeah, he advertised on Twitter for he needs some beats guy to help with his new vision. So I just responded. So yeah, maybe almost 10 years later,
10 years. Yeah.
I actually got to meet the guy and work with him.
Oh, awesome.
Right. So yeah, basically he saw me randomly. We never met. He saw me at TVGB's and he followed the band Fixer for a long time. And then when I went solo, I did one rock record called Neon Gas under my name, Evan Russell Saffer. And then I started advertising for more of a producer and a partner to make more electronic music. And he wrote this long letter to me look, I know who you are, blah, blah, I know Fixer. Of course I'm like, okay, you're hired.
Right.
You know who I am, that's all I need. But it actually was an incredible partnership. We did the second Evan Russell Saffer record together, which is called The Opponent, which we released through an independent label in Europe.
Okay. Come on, UK, y'all doing a bit, okay?
Yeah, so we got some stuff going on, and then eventually we had a guitar player who's an incredible guitar player who was with me from the Evan Russell Saffer times. His name was Eric Bear, and he's a great guitar player. But we started losing players, and then eventually Eric was moving and going to other projects, and it was just the two of us. So we're we can't really call it Evan Russell Saffer, it's just the two of us. It's very electronic now, it's not really as much rock as it was. So we decided to call it RainMkers, start again, and for 4 years, it's taken quite a bit of time for different reasons, various reasons.
It's music, it takes time.
It takes time, yeah. The addict in me wants it tonight.
Right now.
Yeah.
Instantly.
The limo's outside. As soon as you open the door, it's all in there. Everything you need. So we've done a zillion different mixes and this and that. We got sort of hung up a little bit on what our sound is and finding our identity, and also not being awkward with just two people on stage when we're used to a full band and drummer and this and that. It's just the two of us.
Yeah.
But I think we've done a lot of shows. We've got it down where we're getting some good feedback, and recently, at the tail end of our project, we brought in, she's here actually in the studio now, Callie Marie.
Callie Marie, shout out to you.
Fantastic producer.
Come on.
Yeah, and she connected us with Roy Hendrickson, who's mixing our release right now.
Got it. Release. So what are you releasing?
We're going to release 3 digital singles. Ocean of Commotion, which you heard is one of them. Red Light Lovin', which we're going to play next.
Okay.
And Give Me a Kiss.
Okay.
Those 3 have gotten a big response on the road. We shot a video for Ocean of Commotion.
Is it already out there, or is it still in the editing process?
I mean, there's mixes floating around all over the tape because when you get out of the mixtape phase, but the mastered, steroidal, awesome version is coming.
Got it. Are you guys doing a release or anything for it? Is it going to be a party, a little intimate thing?
We haven't arranged it, but there will be for sure. We'll keep you posted.
Keep you posted, yeah. I'm not sure. We're gonna get the Instagram and stuff before this is over. I'm just getting all these questions, making new friends. All right, cool. So without further ado, let's get into the second song. You guys are touching us with your story and how you guys met. Come on, writing letters and all of that. And now, come on.
I like the way you twisted that. We played footsie.
If you are a musician in NYC and you haven't visited Funkadelic Studios yet, what are you waiting for? We've been around for about a quarter of a century, offering services to musicians of all skill levels. Some of the services we offer are rental, repair, recording studio, rehearsal space, rock and roll club, and of course, retail. That's right, we can sell you equipment. And you can even do your events here. We have a beautiful, spacious room right back there. It's called Room 1, and we have lots of other rooms where you can do lots of other things. So come on down, show us what you got.
It's about doing the right thing.
also known as J La Soul. I am the host and the creator of the Soul Sessions that are here at Funkadelic Studios every last Friday of the month. Alright, so please come out. And the Soul Sessions are exactly that. They are a session for everyone's souls. You know, like, life is crazy, everyone has their challenges and their tribulations. The Soul Sessions is a place where you come, just get that healing from music and just the vibes that are around in the area. And from all the different kinds of artists. So please come out. We have 10 open micers. Anyone can sign up for that. So just show up early. And we have 3 amazing features you guys every time to just blow your mind. So definitely come out every last Friday, and we hope to see you guys. All right.
Take care!
Thank you! Man, yes, it's working. We good? I can take now. I just got effects on it. You'll make me want to sing.
We don't want to make you sound too good. You messed me up.
Listen, now I won't do that to you, but you're making me want to just press the button. It's looking amazing up here. Wow. First of all, I can definitely see myself singing that, like, you know, vibing out with it in a concert or something. Seeing it on a movie, that's really dope. Yeah, that was really, like, I enjoyed that. You guys are opening my eyes to a new kind of style of music that I haven't been in touch with for a long time. So, thank you guys for that. Man.
That was a great solo. You were really
Thank you.
Listen, great solo. I'm giving that to you too. That was awesome. Wow. And so these songs, did you guys, like, do you write most of the songs together? Is it like you write it, he creates the music? How does it work?
Kind of. Go ahead.
Go ahead, you answer mine.
Kind of interesting, this one. Is it on? Oh, yeah. So this guy comes up with some idea in his phone, in the car generally, while I record it, very roughly, send it to me. I'll kind of put it in the laptop, add some beats, send it back to him, he comes up with some more lyrics. So it's like a back and forth.
Oh, dope. Wait, through the phone. So,
yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna, so through the phone. So you'll say, hey, boom, 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 I got this idea. You'll send it to him, and he'll make something around it.
So a lot of mine come like a melodic idea in my head or on the piano or on guitar. I'll start the process, some are fuller than others, and then, yeah, I send it to him. Usually the way I started this is in other projects, when there's multiple bandmates, there's a lot of politics, and I got in the mode of not wanting to waste my time finishing the whole song when someone doesn't like it, so I'm always like, hey man, what do you think of this?
Got it.
One of the reasons this project has worked so well, though, is because everything I send him, he loves it. So it's very, it's given me a lot of confidence as a writer, but it's also very inspiring to work with someone who wants to work, you know, and in a creative thing, it's just like, you know, you gotta finish it, then we'll critique it. You know, it's very hard to just be negative out of the gate and really stay inspired. You start getting resentful.
Gotta get it done. Like, you gotta have a finished product to say, hey, because then when you have that to look back, you can be like, oh, well, you know what? The only thing missing is this or that. Let's take that out. Versus you didn't stop recording or stop the process because of that one thing, and now you don't even finish because you get so frustrated. So yeah.
And also, other times he's turned it around to a point where, you know, I'll send maybe a ballad and he'll send back a very grooving beat, and I'm like, this is changing the direction. And so I'm also open to his interpretations. I'm not, you know, and there's been a lot of mutual encouragement.
Yeah, I second that.
Yeah, teamwork, that's what it's all about, and look what it's created, and obviously.
And also, with this setup, we're super versatile, so he's got some excellent microphones and other kind of outboard stuff, but most of it's contained, so we've actually come here to Funkadelic, and we've set up in different rooms. Like, we go to rehearsal studios, and we actually recorded a lot of this record that's going to be coming out. You know, we didn't have to do it the traditional way, so that was very, like, efficient.
Yeah, everything fits in my backpack. I'm not sure where it's gone.
Everything fits in your backpack. So you guys, when you say you did it here at Funkadelic, like literally you recorded like the music with your whole setup here, like in a Funkadelic room right in here?
So most of the guitar tracking and the beats and everything, Martin's done in his secret laboratory. But then he'll come in with the bed once it's worked out between us on our phones and just talking.
Got it.
And then he'll set up the mic and we'll do the vocals, usually, you know, together in a room with soundproof and, you know, the right circumstances.
Shout out to you guys for, you know, believing in Funkadelic, and shout out to Funkadelic for making it happen.
Thank you for having us.
Teamwork, baby.
This is a nice give back. When you guys asked us to do this thing, I'm like, this is really cool that you know,
coming full circle, being
so innovative, and you know, obviously, I guess you found us because we're on the roster somewhere.
Yeah.
We found you on.
We made it!
So, let's get into this last song, and then we can talk a little bit more and we'll be done. But I'm enjoying this. I hope you guys are enjoying this, because this is very, like, touching my soul right now. If you don't feel it in the room, I feel it. If you don't feel it, then something's wrong with you. So let's keep it moving. RainMkers' last song, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado.
This one's called Give Me a Kiss.
If you could
Saturday of the month. It is a special open mic for musicians with disabilities, and feel free to bring your own instrument to it, especially if it's one that accommodates your physical disability. It's hosted by Frequency, who is a hearing impaired hip hop artist, and it's going to be a really inspiring, fun open mic that will help to make music a more inclusive place.
RainMkers! The rain's falling, the money's falling.
Give me the rain.
Ow, you too, put it there. Oh, take a deep breath. I know, we just closed out Madison Square Garden, the people are going crazy, it's getting crazy, I understand.
Give me the oxygen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is RainMkers again, Evan and Martin. This is awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here with Funkadelic Fridays. Also, thank you guys for just doing what you do, because you doing what you do brought you here, and that's always important. So, 2 things before we leave. I want tell people where they can find you. No, before we do that, let's do this. I like to give people a chance to say something to the people out there in regards to, as artists, always good to inspire people and let people know what's going on, but just leave them with something. It could be anything that you want to leave them with, but leave them with something. It's maybe the first time knowing who you are. So, as an artist myself, I like to empower and leave something. It could be anything. So both of you, separately, because you're 2 different people, leave them with something. Leave the audience, leave the world with something that we know.
I'm going to say something very deep right after him.
Thanks, Evan.
All right,
My advice would be, everything's out there, you just have to kind of channel it. So, it can be done, just look in the right place.
I like that.
I don't know what that means.
Channel it.
That's unbelievable. That's exactly what I was going to say. You took my thing. This man has been an inspiration to me because I have never really seen him pissed off the way that I think that I get pissed off. I'm the very emotive bipolar one, and he's just this even keel, even under the most strenuous circumstances, and it's been extremely inspiring. And I think my biggest message to anyone doing anything is to be very aware of your environment, because whoever are the 5 people that you hang out with most, that you're influenced by most, that is you. And I'm very blessed, I'm very thankful, and thank you for having us.
That was awesome. I was still listening. Yeah. He got his friends.
Get him out of here!
No, definitely not. You definitely ain't going nowhere. You got your support in the room, and that's important. I think that to me, support is everything.
I gotta give a shout out to my boys who came. Ben is right there. He's part of the team. We got Mark in the corner right there.
What's up, Mark? Hey.
Callie Marie is here. He's our producer and mixer and all that good stuff. And
Funkadelic Studios.
Funkadelic Studios and all of you guys in this show is very, very cool. I can't think of anything. Oh, RainMkers, where we find you?
Yes, that was the next thing.
We'll find us.
Where
we find you? Yeah. All right, so we find us. The spelling of our name's a little funky, so it's a little puzzle. It's only for the most spiritually advanced. It's Rain, how you would normally spell it, RAIN, and Makers is MKERS. There's no A in the Makers, so RainMkers.net. Figure that out.
That's right, guys. We heard it first here, Funkadelic Fridays. They have some 3 digital songs they're gonna release. They're gonna have some kind of release or something about it. I always push artists to do a release. You wanna let people enjoy you as you put out things that you do. It takes time to do music, so make sure you
yes, please enjoy us.
Enjoy us, yeah. All of us.
Yes.
So be on the lookout for RainMkers. They got some music coming out. This was super dope. You can check them out on their website, and follow them on Instagram. Same name, just @ and then the same name. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host.
None of us remember.
I'm your host, Tropix Music. We do this each and every Friday. We showcase artists here at Funkadelic Studios. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, RainMkers, for being here. Thank you, friends, for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Until next week. Thank you guys.
Yeah.